Again, F9. And so here's Cartwright. Grounded out to short. And that one's a smoking shot right at Saki, and he got out of the way of that one. And now he'll jog after the loose ball. Strike one. Yep, she turned on that one pretty quick. I think Saki's in his 9th season here. Does that sound right? 2014? Cartwright went at one that was way inside. Get out of play. And it does into the Fayetteville fans. 0-2 now. Cartwright's in a hole. A few folks made their way down the hill from Fayetteville. Hope the rest of you tuned in on the live stream. Welcome. Big weekend in Fayetteville. Garth Brooks at Razorback Stadium. Wow. Cartwright, 0-2 hole. Way outside. 1-2 now. Lucan still working. Chris Gaines may make an appearance. There'll be plenty of hog calling, I would assume. Here's the 1-2. Cartwright, slow rollers, third base, gobbles it up. Ross across the diamond. A couple of grounders and two for both at-bats from Cartwright. One to short, one to third. She's 0 for 2. And here is Charlize Taylor, our left fielder today. Right-handed bat. And a solo homer in the bottom of the first is our only tally so far, as Greenwood leads 1-0 here in the bottom of the third. And that one went about 37 feet and bounced in for ball one. Taylor again with a 1-0 count. He'll probably sing that, much to our chagrin, but it's one of his best. He's in Baton Rouge next weekend, by the way, so that will be fun. And Taylor smokes one to the shortstop and into left field. Got it right past the shortstop, and Taylor's 2 for 2. Here's Paige Pugh. I like Paige Pugh. Parker Pitts. Popper Pitts, too. She's all right. All those people with the same initial, first and last name, they're good people.
Like Tim Terry?
Hey, yeah, you said it. Double T. This is double P. Parker, Paige Pugh. Ball got through, and Taylor's on her horse and off to second base, swipes the bag. And now she's in scoring position for double P, Paige Pugh. Not to be confused with double B's, and that's the truth. Double B's. Convenience stores. My man Sterling from Center Ridge is a state favorite. Pugh chops one over to the dugout. Nice play from Coach sitting on the bucket. I like that. Yeah, fantastic. That's how you do it. Lucan checks the coach, gets her sign, the right-handed pitcher. Checks the armband now. Pugh up in the front of the box for Greenwood. Right-handed bat. Everybody's right-handed today so far. And swinging a miss. Took a little heat off of that one, did Lucan. A nice little changeup that fooled our first baseman. 1-2 the count. Pugh's back in there and she's ready. Upstairs, 2-2. Taylor with a healthy secondary lead out there at second. Just trying to bait a throw. One to nothing. Greenwood leads. Twos are wild here. And Pugh lifts this one to left field. Davis has drawn a bead and comes in and makes the grab for out number 3. F7. And Fayetteville gets around a 2-out single from Charlie Taylor. One runner left on base, no hits, no errors. 1-0. Greenwood leads. We've played 3 innings of softball here in beautiful Greenwood, Arkansas. Fayetteville Lady Bulldogs in town. Let's see. Yeah, coaches convention. We've got scholarship honor night, I guess, next Monday. We'll be giving away, presenting folks with who all won the scholarships at Greenwood High School up at the PAC. 6:30 start time. I'll get to present the Basketball Booster Club scholarships. I thank Mrs. Dean for contacting me and asking me if I'd like to do that. I never have before, but that's pretty cool. I'll have to find a pretty big suit to wear. Does a Santa Claus suit count as formal?
That's a suit.
I agree. It will not be the birthday suit.
That's quick, Doc.
I mean, it's Jesus' birthday suit. Does that count? Christmas?
No.
No?
No.
Too soon? Here's Carly Stonecipher now. She's the one-hole batter for Fayetteville, and she grounded out to second base to start this ball game about 30 minutes ago. And that one bounced in as McAdams back to work for Greenwood. Ball one. Right-handed pitcher. McAdams, a sophomore. Here it comes. Fastball. Oh, nice. There's nothing that makes my heart happier than a pitcher that can fill his or her position. And McAdams gobbled that up like the old Hungry Hippo game. Google it if you don't know what I'm talking about.
I do. I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry.
Right? You don't want some white marbles?
No. Right.
I always wanted to be the yellow hippo. There's like different colored ones. It's called strike to Ashlyn Mays. She struck out swinging her first time up. She's their first baseman. But McAdams with a nice snag on that last batted ball over to Pugh, no problem. Upstairs, 1-1. Haley wear that number 23. I'm sure it's for Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player of all time. There's a little flare into right. Can't wait. Do we have time to get her at first? He called her out. She was half stepping down the line and was called out at first base. Oh, baby. Wow. Rarely the coveted 9-3 put out. It was a bang-bang play, but Blue called her out. And Coach Carpenter is going to have to go talk to Blue. Certainly was close. Heads-up play out there from Torrey Howard, who's in right field. What's up, Alex? Oh, so the meeting's done. And, of course, the umpire won. Coach Carpenter got her 2 cents worth in. We'll go back and look at it on the stream. Maybe we got a shot of it. I think she was safe, but I sure love that this nice ball game is still intact for McAdams. Allie Bowerman now. She struck out swinging to end the first inning, and there's a called strike. Won the count to the right-handed bat catcher for Fayetteville. There's a rip, and it is foul. Just pulled down that left field side. 0-2. Blue says, get back in there. He's ready to go. It must be a late dinner affair for him. He's hustling everybody up. And that one's pulled foul over the dugout. One nothing Greenwood, top of the fourth. There's a chopper gobbled up by third across the diamond. Got it. Hey. 5-3 on the putout. Nice play from Breonna Taylor. 4 innings in the book. First one that we've had no strikeouts, though, but the 3 groundouts, if you will. I don't know if it's a ground out to right field. Yeah. 9-3 was the put out, so that's it. Yeah. Alec Armstrong was here earlier. Stretch Armstrong.
Pretty good kid.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
He claims I still owe him some money on a foot race.
I don't doubt that. I mean, if you were betting on it, I'm sure you lost. So, huh? A 50 spot?
Yeah. I'll get him something nice.
Right? I want see. Last time we were here, they had some Italianos down on the dugout for the senior day.
They had some kind of chicken or something.
I'm not hungry. I just was curious.
Right.
We had breakfast for dinner at the house before I got here. Had blue and gold sausage, some pancakes. Yeah, the wife went all out. It was good. Breakfast for dinner is the best.
I do enjoy that.
Torrey Howard, who's out in right field, made a nice play on a ball hit out there to her and got her out at first. Home plate Blues giving her some dap for that. And shout out to Paige Pugh, really. Sometimes you'll see people, maybe a first baseman, give up thinking, well, there went the ball and it was a base hit. But Howard, it was hit hard enough to her. She came flying in, and Pugh was alert enough to get the glove out and gobble it up. And here we go, bottom of the 4th. That one bounced inside to Howard, a right-handed bat. Ball 1. No messy bun. She goes straight ponytail. Thank you. Beautiful. That's perfect. A nice French braid, and that one hit her on the thigh. And as you should, you take off. If it's close, if you feel it, head to first base. That way the umpire has no problem knowing what's going on. It did hit her. Lily Williams, courtesy running, or pinch running rather, for the right fielder Howard. And here's Breonna Taylor. She singled her last time up, but was stranded out over at third. Bottom 4. Home plate Blues says, wait a second, let me get my face mask on, and I recommend that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes. Here's Lucan, chopped, smoked one to third, over to second for one. Not in time at first base. So Williams' appearance was short-lived. 5-4 on the putout. Taylor reaches on a fielder's choice. That is Briley Roughcar running for Taylor. Saw Saki do this against Siloam. I think he had 3 or 4 straight pinch runners and pinch hit. The next thing you know, the starters are all back out on defense. The softball rules are embedded in Coach Ronnie's mind. He's a master of substitution and such. A called strike. The base was swiped out there by Roughcar. And a big turn at second, but she'll hustle back. Called a strike on Taylor. She squared the bunt and tried to pull back, but I believe it was down the middle. I think it was a called strike. It wasn't because of the offer. She tried to pull back, but it was right down the middle. So an 0-1 count to Greenwood's catcher, Nichols. She singled her first time up as well. And this is a little popper to the catcher. No dice. It falls harmlessly in the dirt. 0-2, though. Nichols is in a little jam here. She'll have to battle. Yep. Always coaching him up over at third base. Ronnie Saki. A fantastic baseball player back in his day. That's outside. 1-2 now. Bottom of the fourth, we'll play 7. We're hoping for a shorter outing, but the runs aren't there. And a called strike 3. Got Taylor looking. And that's 2 outs now. Here is Natalie Horn. She's our DP, but I'm sitting there thinking maybe was she out in right field instead of Howard? Huh? Yeah, I was going to say she was in right field. The double ponytails got me thinking, wait a minute, that was 21 out there. That's called strike on Alder Black. Boy, Saki asked one question about the bunt, if she offered or not, and that strike zone's gotten humongous. 1-0 Greenwood. Lucan starting to wheel and deal for Fayetteville. Didn't wheel and deal that one. Oh, the shortstop with a nice backhand gobble and got her just in time across the diamond. 6-3 on the putout. And that'll do it for the Lady Bulldogs in the 4th. 1 left on base, no hits and no runs. 4 innings in the book here in Greenwood. Let's take a quick break back there, Sean,
right,
if you got a chance. It's Greenwood Sports Center. We're back here at Lone Oak Stadium in Greenwood.
We're going to get some names for these places eventually.
I was commenting on naming the parks. Baseball and softball don't really have it. You got Smith Robinson, you got H.B. Stewart. But I'd like to, I'm huge on Cephas Peters for baseball. I mean, there's Donnie Johnson. Phil would be nice. He did a lot for the baseball program to get it kind of up and going back in the day. I like Michael Lejeune Stadium in honor of the late great Michael Lejeune. Of course, he coached a couple years here and kind of volunteered his time there between coaches before Coach Saki got here. And this is Corey Jensen, strike swinging, top of the 5th. McAdams still wheeling and dealing out there for Greenwood in the circle. But then we go to 9 Pines, which is now 8 Pines because we had a pine tree get killed.
I'm going to donate one.
I wish you would. There's a called strike, 0-2. Those are out behind the baseball fence. And then as you look out here, you can see it on the stream, the Lone Oak out there. So maybe the Lone Oak field here at Greenwood, not the Jackrabbits, Lone Oak. So that could be confusing. Where y'all at tonight, Lone Oak? You're at Lone Oak? Why are you going down to Lone Oak? No, we're at Lone Oak. Like Lone Oak. Right. 1-2 now to Jensen. Got her looking. Backwards K. McAdams with a nasty little fastball there. And here's Brianna Heimel now. She's 0 for 1. Ground out to the shortstop, Cartwright, first time up in the 2nd inning. Right. Swing and a miss. Inside pitch. McAdams threw some gas. There was a Twin Pines Mall there in...
Old Man Peabody.
Right. It's upstairs a bit. Back to the Future. I've drawn a blank. Valley...
Twin Pines Mall.
Where was he from?
Hill Valley, California.
Hill Valley. Yeah. Twin Pines Mall. There's one lifted foul out towards what I would say Dr. Ken Hamilton tennis courts. I could go all day in this deal. I'd call that Barry Lunny Creek. We used to catch crawdads out of that deal, me and Little Barry. That one plunked her, and there goes the perfect game. Golly, Heimel will take first base. Yes, I did my best to not say it. the entire way through. Fayetteville has their first base runner here with one out in the top of the fifth. We're back to their left fielder, Brooke Davis, who struck out her first time up. 1-0 Greenwood, top of the fifth. Here it comes. Just missed, ball one to Brooke Davis. Runner at first is their shortstop, Heimel. Here comes the 1-0, and it's fouled back. 1-1. Blue needs some softballs. He's out. Here comes one. The pouch is empty off to his right hip. One out here in the top of the fifth. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run. That's Greenwood's upstairs, 2-1. And a throw down to first base, and she's back in safely, is Heimel. Would have been a nice pickoff there. Still a chance to face the minimum in that scenario, but maybe a double play will do it. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Infield ready, outfield straight away. And this one's fouled into the net. Nichols will gobble it up as it bounced right back to her. 2-2 still to Brooke Davis. The left fielder for Fayetteville. There's a grounder, got through the hole. Cooper scoops, tried to flip it, and she's safe. That was going to be a really nice play from Cooper. That's one that if we could do it over again, Paige Pugh would gobble that up and go get it. She had time to probably field it and go back and beat Davis to the bag, but not how it went down. And there goes the no-hitter. I knew it would happen as soon as the perfect game went away. The no-hitter quickly went away. So we can get rid of all those bugs and butterflies in our bellies and what have you. And Baldwin will try it now, and she'll chop it foul into the backstop. Strike one. Alexis Baldwin, the right fielder for Fayetteville. Runners at first and second. One out here in the top of the fifth. Purple Dogs have something brewing. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Yeah. Pugh's even left-handed with her throwing arm, so that ball was glove side to her. Hopefully we can get around any issue. Here's the 1-2, as that one was upstairs to Baldwin. This was chopped right back up the box, and they're going to wave the runner. Cutsinger, no, she didn't. She held her up, and thankfully Cutsinger was right on the money. But we've got Purple Dogs on the pond as they're loaded for Fayetteville. And Madeline Smythe, their designated player, will dig in with one out. And we'll see what Coach Carpenter has up her sleeve as she whispers to Smythe as she comes up to the batter's box. Smythe struck out looking her first time. Crowds the plate a bit. And a called strike. Nice pitch from McAdams. You try to find out kind of what the girl's made of after giving up a couple of singles. Get a girl crowding the plate, wanting to get a hit by pitch maybe, and McAdams comes in after her. Upstairs, bounces back to the backstop, and safely in from third comes Brianna Heimel. And we're tied up here. And the runners move up to second and third now. Top of the fifth, a 1-1 count. And Cooper comes up and tells McAdams, let's go, you're fine. You'd like to see that from fielders behind you. Here's a 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Tie game now. Charlize Taylor's home run has been caught. There's a shot to third, got knocked down. Good job of looking back the runner. Oh, beautiful play over there from Breonna Taylor. Just fantastic. That's how it's supposed to be done. looked the runner back, make sure she still had plenty of time, and a nice arm from Taylor, and guns down the runner, Madeline Smythe, at first base for our second out. And here's Leela Ross now, the number 9 hole. Third baseman, grounded out to the pitcher to end the third. Another chopper, and good job again by McAdams. Gobbles it. A low throw, and Pugh does a good job of scooping that one out and ends the inning. But not after some damage. 2 hits by Fayetteville. 1 run comes across. They left a couple of runners on base. We're tied here in the middle of the 5th inning. Purple Dogs, Navy Dogs. Man, we blew a no-hitter and a perfect game in the same inning. No, it's not a hit. Somebody got hit, but nobody hit it. You get hit, but you don't hit it. Yeah, it's not a hit. I don't think. Yeah, right. Doesn't make any sense.
None maker.
Now, how would you score that they scored on? That was the ball that she jumped up to get it, hit it top of her glove, but I say it's a wild pitch.
Probably.
Bottom of the 5th. And Ireland Cooper will stand in Lassie.
That's pretty good Irish accent.
I gave it a shot.
Yeah.
Thank you. I am a golfer, used to be.
They're Scottish.
Whatever. There's some Ireland.
He hit a ball in a gopher hole.
First one to Coop's outside, ball 1. Coop reached on a fielder's choice, but it ended the inning as a Nichols' runner, Corial, was thrown out at second. Coop's a right-handed bat. Ireland digs in. Rips this on the right field, a base hit. Drops down right in front of the right fielder. Good job, Ireland. Well done. Went the other way with it. Sometimes you just hit it to where it's pitched. You don't have to try to pull everything. And the top of the order, we talk about that 9 hole being that second leadoff a lot, or the first leadoff or second leadoff, if you will. And Coop does her job. Now we're up top, and Cutsinger on senior night. We need her to get going here. I know Macy can get it done. Let's see here what she can pull off, trying to get the lead back. Squares the bunt. A good bunt is down. She's flying down the line. She's safe. Yep, she beat it out. That's awesome. As Lucan had to come out of the circle and come field it, and Cutsinger flying down the line with an infield single. A bunt single, but it counts. Right. Here's Maddie Cartwright now with runners at first and second. Nobody out. Maddie wants another sign from Saki.
Swing away?
Yeah, right. I think maybe you may have told her to bunt too, Saki. We'll see if he wants to play for the big inning or if he's going to small ball. And Cartwright probably said, I'm not bunting. That's probably what she was saying when it's probably what she got the first time. He gave her a bunt sign, and she said, Coach, let's run back through those, brah. Yeah, I'm not bunting. Yeah, yeah, right. My dad's out there saying, you're not bunting. 1 ball count to Cartwright. Here's Lucan, swings and fires that right arm through. That bounced in. It's 2-0. Of course, she hadn't got a pitch to bunt yet, so it worked out well. Because at 2-0, even if you had the small ball bunt thing on, he's going to turn it off and let her swing away. Now, if Lucan sends something down the hot spot in the middle here, it's party time. Let's see. Tied at 1, bottom 5. There it is, and it was smoked but pulled. Cartwright was sitting on it just a little early. Two and 1. I think, obviously, if she came out here and put in as much practice time as she does at basketball, she could play softball at the next level. 100%. I don't know about D1 Tulsa level, but maybe could. She's very good. Obviously athletic. There's no doubt her work ethic would get her into perfect shape to play at the next level. 3 and 1. course, I don't know if Tulsa still got it. They used to be pretty salty, like we talked about former Greenwood great Gio Barrett. Oh, change up 3-2 now. That thing looked fat, just came floating in there about eye level and dropped down, and Cartwright was wanting to deposit it. Here we go. Full count, no outs. First and second runners. Couple of singles. And there's one hot to shortstop, gobbled and over to third just in time as Ross stretched her leg out and they force Cooper out over at third base. Cutsinger is up to second. Cartwright's on with a fielder's choice. And now Charlize Taylor, who hit a solo dinger in the bottom of the first to give Greenwood their only run. Over but low, ball one to Taylor. Guess I wouldn't mind her doing something like that again. Taylor has another little double take to Saki down there at third. I think he said hit the ball. And she did. This one's in the air. Center fielder's drawn a bead. It's drifting away from her. Actually, the right fielder took over. A clean tag from Cutsinger, and she'll move up to third. The Taylor's out, F9 officially. So Paige Pugh's Greenwood's last chance here as they had two early singles and not able to get the runners to advance, or into home at least. Cutsinger's up to third now. A wild pitch can come into play here with her speed. And Paige Pugh, who's 0 for 2. Oh, and a line out right to the third baseman. Wow, what a great snag over there from Ross. Leela Ross with a lifesaver. And that'll do it for the Lady Bulldogs in the fifth. Got two on with 2 hits. Couldn't do anything with it. No runs, no errors. 5 innings are in the book here at Lone Oak Field in downtown Greenwood. That ball caught the third baseman. It did. Caught her on guard, though. Not off guard. It caught her on guard. So
that's what you call an atom ball.
hit it right at him.
Yeah.
The Bulldog baseball team struggled last night up at Rogers Heritage. They're trying to get things back on track. They're not playing today, are they?
No.
We talk about Alma coming to town. That's a pivotal game. The boys are on life support right now for postseason. They've got to at least, they got to win all 4 of them really to probably guarantee a spot in the postseason. But no one's had any luck against that Greenbrier ace down there. Whatever his name is, I can't even remember. But he's salty. Arkansas commit. Torrey Howard in the circle now for Greenwood. Saki was going to give McAdams a chance to complete that perfect game, or at least give it a shot. So here's Stone Cipher. She's the top of the order. And the first pitch swinging is to right again. That ball was caught. And Home Plate Blues has a shoestring catch. Home Plate Blue had to look at it. Nice work out there from Natalie Horn.
Now batting number 1, Ashlyn Mays.
And F9. Horn on her horse, jugged that off the shoestring. Beautiful. Here's Ashlyn Mays now for Fayetteville. She's 0 for 2. Their first baseman, and a called strike. Howard, also a sophomore. The pitcher. Wow. It's nice. 0-1 count to Mays. Did you check swing that one back into the netting? 0-2. Howard swinging the right arm through.
Yeah, I was really impressed last year with Howard as a freshman coming in for
Certainly.
those second games.
Certainly.
Double headers behind Clements.
Yep. Swing and a miss. There's a strikeout. And Howard with 4 pitches here in the top of the 6th, 2 outs. And Allie Bowerman is their catcher. And she'll be the last chance for the Purple Dogs here in the top of the 6th. We're tied at 1. Charlize Taylor with a solo shot in the first. The Fayetteville Lady Dogs with some damage in the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss from Bowerman. Kind of lucky they only got 1 out of that deal. Seemed like they were fixing to get us. But it's tied up. We saw McAdams with a perfect game, no-hitter through 4 1/3. Swing and a miss. Plunked a batter, then gave up back-to-back singles. And then a wild pitch scored their only run. Heimel came in from third. Allie Bowerman, 0-2 count. 1 strike away. Just missed outside. That's a good pitch. An even better take. Wind still howling out of the south, which makes Taylor's home run even that much better. It was fighting wind the whole way. Tipped into the net. Still 1-2. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors on the live stream. You'll see their ads being scrolled in the corner. That one's in the dirt. 2-2. Deuce is wild here. Shake them up. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Tori Howard in relief, pitching for Greenwood. She's in the circle. This one's to Taylor out and left. Draws a quick beat. Good job for Charlize Taylor. No problem. That's an Adam ball as well. We go to the bottom of the 6th now. Greenwood needs some runs here. They have had no trouble with Fayetteville in early meetings, but they're in a dog fight, no pun intended, here today with Fayetteville. Do what?
An Eve ball.
Eve?
No, it's still an Adam because it's Adam. At them.
Yeah, A-T apostrophe E-M, Adam. Yeah, not a
A-D-A-M.
Sad, right. But I like Evem. Evem ball?
Evem.
Or just Eve ball? Adam and Eve. Wow.
Yeah, I mean.
Dr. Smith dropping thunder here in the press box. It's beautiful. He's gone biblical, and I love it. Yeah, we're still in the Easter season, so hey. The trick is for you folks to get to church this Sunday. I appreciate everybody did the deal last Sunday. That's great. We'll see what you got made of if you can get there the Sunday after Easter. That's when you make your pastor happy. The folks that show up on the Sunday after Easter, those are your, I mean, they're all Christians. Everybody, we all are, but I'm just saying those are your devout. Just fill the offering plate. These churches need all the money they can get. They're doing, we're the dying cause in this country, unfortunately. Well, we're back at it. Bottom 6, and now the Greenwood pitcher is Tori Howard. She's up. She's 0 for 2. I'm sorry. Was hit by a pitch. That ball was hit by the pitcher, and it is dropped in left field. Howard's going to try to stretch to a double, and she does. Left fielder was there, but just couldn't make the play, and an error on their left fielder. And Greenwood's in business now with Breonna Taylor coming up and a girl at second base. Coriel comes in to run. That's Morgan Coriel is a courtesy runner. Actually, a pinch. No, she's courtesy running now because Howard's pitching. Breonna Taylor will stand in from the right side. That ball probably is out if the wind's any other direction.
No question.
She smoked that ball to left field. All right, Breonna, let's see what you got. We got to get Coriel in. We got to get this lead here. First pitch swinging. That ball's up. The catcher's off with the mask and right over the top, foul ball. 1-1. Taylor digs in. Up in the front of the box. Lucan still working hard for Fayetteville in the circle. That one's smoked, but just foul. Outside the left field line. Hit into the grass. Just too quick. Not very many. And it looks like we're going to have a Fayetteville pitching coach come out and talk it over with Lucan. 0-2 count. No outs. Girl at second. An interesting meeting here. He is saying, let's get her Lucan. Not looking, Lucan. Like, yeah, I was with you. I got that. We need to get our DJ to get us some Jeopardy music going during the meeting at the mound. What's going on over there? All right.
Dropping the ball.
Is your last name Pittman? Is your last name Pittman?
Oh. Uh-huh.
She's got Pittman on the back of her shirt, but that's the boyfriend shirt. Oh, and a swing and a miss from Taylor. Chased a wild one. So whatever the coach said worked. So Taylor Nichols now, her chance to be a hero here, maybe with one out. And a runner at second base. Reached on Tori Howard error. Tori hit one to left field, and I guess Brooke Davis actually made the error. Their left fielder dropped a fly ball. Here's Nichols. Called strike. Lucan dialed in now. Whatever coach said, I want to bottle that thing up and buy a jar. Here's the 0-1. And it's in the air, a little flare, and it's going to get down. Coryell couldn't get a good read on it. Saki Trout was going to send her. Actually, Coryell wanted to go home. Did not, and Ronnie's telling her right now, get a little bigger lead off right there when you're waiting for that fly ball. Good job, though, a base hit for Nichols. And we've got first and third with one out. Yeah, with that breeze, you sure don't want to get doubled off this late in the game, but Coryell, if she could have got a good read, she would have scored easily.
Mm-hmm.
Courtesy running now for Greenwood's catcher, Piper Pitts. McAdams comes in to hit for Horn in that DP spot.
There's your walk-up music, Tim.
That's right. McAdams and I, yeah, we're on the same wavelength. We both throw gas and can do some change-ups. Saki went with the fake steal. McAdams stays out there and offers, so it's a strike. Or the fake bunt, rather. And then the runner Pitts head to second. Good job by their catcher, Bowerman, to pump fake and try to get Coryell to try to come home to no avail. Now second and third, though, for McAdams. Let's see if she can smoke one. There you go. The other way, and it's down for a base hit. Let's see if Ronnie will send Pitts, and he holds her up as it got brought back in quickly by Baldwin. But a fantastic pinch hit RBI from McAdams, and the Lady Bulldogs back up 2-1. Oh, baby, fantastic. You always wonder about pinch hitting, and if it was the right choice and what have you. Well, Saki, I'll tell you right now for sure he was the right choice. Right, McAdams a flex player. And now Horn is back in, who was the DP. And so Pitts is over at third now, running for Taylor. Here's Cooper. Ireland Cooper is up to bat, the second baseman. Still just one out. The Lady Bulldogs up 2-1. And squaring the bunt, nobody home. No problem for Horn. She swipes second. Same scenario, pump fake, and Piper Pitts stayed at third. Pitts is a freshman. She will get the luxury of getting to try to defend the state championship in basketball next year. She'll be heading up to play for Richard Clay Reeves. Called strike as Coop didn't get the bat back. It's a 1-1 count. Pitts is a left-handed shooter. I wonder if she bats left. A slap bunter would be nice. We haven't seen just a great slap bunter here in a long time. Here's a 1-1. Upstairs. Good eye from Coop. 2-1 the count. Bottom of the 6th. Greenwood has scratched one across here. Those errors will get you. And Tori Howard's fly ball to left was dropped. And her runner eventually scored. Inside to Coop, 3-1. A strikeout and a couple of singles, and here we are with runners at second and third. Ireland Cooper waits on it from Lucan. Here's the 3-1. And it's low. She walked her. We got dogs on the pond here. Bases loaded.
Now batting number 2, Macy Cutsinger.
And the top of the order and the senior on senior day is Macy Cutsinger. And here comes Coach Sue Carpenter out of the dugout. And we may be looking at a pitching change. And they are going to change it up. They're going to bring Madeline Smythe, who was the DP, as Lucan put up a good fight, as did these Purple Dogs. And it'll be all for her here in Greenwood with the bases loaded. The bottom of the 6th, Lady Bulldogs leading 2-1. Greenwood trying to blow this thing open here, and the top of the order looming. So Cutsinger's got to be ready for this spot. As a senior.
I can't think of where we were, excuse me, the other night, whenever we were doing warm-ups or if we were doing anything, the DJ in the booth was playing the most obnoxious songs. Let me think about where we were. Had to have been Van Buren. Just terrible songs whenever we were doing our pitching warm-up.
It's a mental thing. It's like painting the locker room pink and what have you.
Right.
Most folks have pretty good between inning music, warm-up music.
Right. Well, it was only warm-up music for us.
Gotcha.
It was, in between the...
Right.
So whenever Greenwood would send somebody out between innings or to warm up a new pitcher, it was...
Yes.
I'm talking like Toto and ABBA.
All I want to do in the middle of the evening is...
And Dancing Queen.
Now, listen up. Let's back up just a second. You're talking about... I guess that is bad for a baseball game.
For a baseball game.
I don't know.
It's not my first song selection on a long road
I have
trip.
both of those on my Pandora or iPod. What is it called? Remember you used to put stuff on your...
Yeah. Napster.
Whatever. I've never... I don't even know how to Bluetooth. I don't need any music while I'm exercising. Here's Cutsinger. The first one's in the dirt for ball 1.
When?
Right, because I don't exercise.
Oh. If.
Right. But if I was to, I would probably play some ABBA. We're still in the 6th, and Cutsinger's ready with the bases loaded. 1-ball count. 2-ball count. That was upstairs. She had a little bunt single her last time up. She's 1 for 3 today on senior day. Her and Kylie Lawson will be honored between the varsity and JV games here at Lone Oak Field. Madeline Smythe into pitch, and this one's ripped to center, and the center fielder makes the grab, though. A clean tag for Piper Betts, and she's going to score from third. The sac fly is good for Cutsinger, but wow, what a catch out there from Jensen.
Now batting number 11, Madison Cartwright.
And now Maddie Cartwright, a chance here to really make some noise. Still with 2 on. And the changeup just missed. Runners at first and second. 3-1 now, Greenwood leads. Bottom of the 6th, a 7-inning game, so as that one's in there for a called strike. If we can just get to the 7th and get 3 outs, we'll end this thing. Cartwright's ready, a 1-1 count. 2 outs. Here it is. From Smythe. House of Commons. Madeline Smythe. 2-ball count. 1 strike to Cartwright. 1-1 down there. Swings and smokes this one, but just foul. Left side. That number 11 has seen some balls smoked here for Greenwood, I can assure you. Paxton Hayes, who's doing the Lord's work at Pittsburgh State so far. She's been fantastic this season for the Lady Gorillas. Former Greenwood great. There's a grounder to the second baseman. Caught her off guard. She'll throw to first. No problem. And the inning is over. But the damage was done for Greenwood on 2 hits, 1 error, 2 runs. Greenwood left 2 on base. But they're 3 outs away from a non-conference victory here on senior night as we go to the top of the 7th. And the Fayetteville Purple Dogs will have to get 2 runs to keep this game alive. Tori Howard back to work in the circle for Greenwood. .430 first pitch Tuesday for Alma baseball and softball. And as we talked about, for the both games, all 4 games are huge. Greenwood and Alma are tied for second, so that can get the seeding
In softball.
for softball. Would help Greenwood really probably solidify the 2 seed. With only Greenbrier remaining. Greenbrier's sometimes has just fantastic softball. They're down a bit. But you'll have to go bring your A game down there when you go to their place. That would be the last week on May the 3rd. So huge game for the softball team. And then there's none bigger than for the baseball team. They've got to sweep Alma Tuesday to have any chance at the postseason. I mean, it's not, well, maybe, or it's got to be a sweeper. It's curtains. Here's Corey Jensen, who played out in center field, made a great catch. Cutsinger's rocket out there a while ago. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Jensen has struck out twice, once swinging, once looking. And the 0-1 is upstairs, 1-1. If she doesn't get a good jump on that ball, it's over her head. It's going to score a couple. Greenwood would still be batting. But a good play from her out in center. This one's fouled back into the net. 1-2. Three to 1, Greenwood leading. Top of the 7th. Upstairs, 2-2. Corey Jensen, Kouri. I like that. It's different. I've never seen that spelled that way.
Corey.
Right. For those of you that like to enunciate to the nth degree. Ball's inside, full count. And it was a fastball. She wasn't about to wear that on a thigh, so she scooted out of the way. I don't blame her. Of course, you need base runners if you're Fayetteville. And here we go. A 3-2 count. Tori Howard. Oh, just a nasty changeup. Got her swinging. And Jensen wears the collar now. 3 strikeouts on the day. Brianna Heimel, their shortstop. She is 0 for 1, was hit by a pitch, and she has scored the only run for Fayetteville. Swinging a chopper, scooped up over at third by Taylor, and Paige Pugh with the catch. Double P. That's a 5-3 put out. We're 1 out away from a non-conference victory. And Brooke Davis is their last hope. She singled and struck out. She was stranded at third in that 5th inning. A right-handed bat. Tori Howard in relief, trying to get the save here. Actually, she might be in line for the win, if you can believe that. Came in with a tide, yeah. That ball was low to Davis, ball one. And Howard swings the right arm around, inside, 2-0. 2-0. 2 outs. Greenwood needs 1 out to win this ball game. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Brooke Davis. She's their left fielder. She's made a couple of snags out there today. At least one. It was a big one. In the inning, Paige Pugh's shot. A little floater. Can Taylor get there? She does! Hey, Taylor Nichols gets out of the crouch and makes a catch. And that will win the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs here on Senior Day. 3-1. And a fantastic 4 1/3, a perfect game for McAdams. She then came in and pinch hit with an RBI single to give Greenwood the lead. So Haley McAdams, one of our stars of the game today. Charlie Taylor was 2 for 3 with a home run. Another one that was fantastic today. We will take a break here real quick and get you some senior night festivities. I don't know if you'll stay on the stream for that. Okay. Appreciate you tuning in for the live stream. I'm Tim Terry. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We'll see you Tuesday when the Lady Airedales come to town for some Greenwood softball. 3-1. Greenwood beats Fayetteville in non-conference action here on the senior night. Have a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to senior night tonight here at Lady Bulldog Diamond. We will take, I guess, a quick moment here for our 2 seniors we honor here tonight. First one is Macy Cutsinger. She is escorted by her parents, DJ and Nicole Cherry. She's played basketball for Greenwood, Beta Club, National Honor Society. Her favorite memory through her softball years, making it to state last year, running across the street to Harps and Sonic at Mountain Home, and all the memories we had in the hotel. After high school, she's going to Oklahoma Baptist University, where she will continue to play softball and major in psychology. Advice to her underclassmen: cherish every moment because it will go by so fast. Never take any season for granted, and also don't forget to tell your parents how much you love them. Lady Bulldog softball senior Macy Cutsinger. And our other senior, Kylie Lawson. Kylie is escorted by her father, David Lawson, and her mother, Sarah Thompson. She's a member of Greenwood High School Varsity Volleyball and the Beta Club. Favorite memory of high school softball years? Just being able to play a couple of games I was allowed to these past 4 years. Her plans after high school: she's going to the University of Arkansas Fort Smith, and she's going to major in elementary education. Advice to her underclassmen: enjoy every moment and every game because you never know when it can get taken away from you. And she's right about that, Kylie. We sure appreciate senior Kylie Lawson.
That's going to do it for us here on Greenwood Sports Center. Thanks to Tim Terry for the play-by-play action. Joe Buffkin running the camera down there for us. And all of you for tuning in here on Greenwood Sports Center. Tuesday night, 4:30 first pitch for baseball and softball right here on Greenwood Sports Center.